We want to talk about sports writers and what sports writers are also doing in terms of educating themselves, training themselves, working on their mental state and their physical state. And it's all about the SWAN Cup, the Sport Writers Association of Nigeria, of course, playing a football competition year in, year out. And very soon we're told that other sports could come in, table tennis, athletics, and all of that. So we could see CC win plenty of medals for us on Channels TV. But let's look at the football now and see what happens. The different groups. Group A, Complete Sports are up against TVC, Radio Continental, LTV, Eco FM, and Radio Nigeria. That's the group A.
Let's say that again. Defending champions, Complete Sports.
Complete Sports. Okay, that's where you work today.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we want to see you being part of action in this one. And of course,
it's five-a-side football.
How come you were not around the last one?
Let's not
I'm
talk
more
about
suited to 11 aside football.
Let me talk about the Group B. We have NTA, we have City FM, we have Cool, Wazobia, Nigeria Info, and of course we have Sportsville, also being part of the 2014 Lagos Swan Cup. Let's flip to Group C and Group D. Group C, Sports Day, Super Sports, Brilla FM, and of course Top Radio. And then the final group, that's Group D. You have the Silverbird, Rhythm FM, Master Sports, Sky Sports, the Sun, and the Soccer Star. All one team for the 2014 Lagos Swan Cup. Well, you could be wondering why is Channels not on the list. We're working on our team, because we're going to be very involved with the Channels Kids Cup. Our best hands will not really have time to train and do all of that. So when a time comes, you will see Channels take their pride of place among media houses. But let's talk about this one as well. Grassroots football. Immediately after the Channels Kids Cup, the African Under-13 tournament, sponsored by Beverage Giants Milo, will be taking place, and it will be in Lagos. So there's plenty of grassroots sports to look forward to. Channels Kids Cup, national event, ends. Immediately after that, a continental event takes center stage.
There's done
Same
games
Lagos.
as well.
There's done games, plenty to look forward to in terms of grassroots football.
Well, all I'm just saying is that the way everything is going, I'm just particularly pleased that where all these competitions are coming up. We are seeing many new talents being discovered. A lot of people are putting their money where their mouth is in terms of their money. Yeah, exactly, in terms of sponsorship as well. And it can only serve to help Nigeria's sporting ambitions. All I'm just hoping is that there should be a concerted effort in order to harmonize all the things that we've been doing, harness the talents, identify them, track their progress, ensure that they do not waste away or that they do not fade into oblivion. That so we can, all these things can have a sense of purpose. That there are so many competitions, the Billet Games, the Dawn Games, the Milo Under 13, Channels Kids Cup. But what is it meant? What purpose is it meant to serve? And once that is put in place, then all these things will begin to have meaning, and it won't just be just an annual jamboree. Once we have an understanding of what we intend to achieve, then we begin to see those things in terms of achievements.
All right, we need to go on a quick break. And Sisi, thank you so much for your time on the show.
Thank you for having me.
We hate to say this, just to wrap it up and then allow you to go. But it's all good because Dumnodi Okonta will also be coming in, and Dumnodi has plenty to talk about around domestic games. So Sisi, we'll see you again next week.
Next week, Wednesday.
All right, we wish you the best. We wish the girls all the best. And we'll need to go on a quick break now. When we return from this break, Dumnodi Okonta will be joining us. We'll take you to Omoku and bring you highlights of the game that was played over the weekend. Nembe City against Bayelsa United was a Yenegoa derby, but the away team ended up with all 3 points. Sit back, enjoy it, and then come back for more. from the Yenagoa derby, played outside of Yenagoa altogether, played in Omoku in Port Harcourt. Nembe losing at home to Bayelsa United in that game. Dumnodi Okunta has joined us now. Dumnodi, good to have you join us on Sports Tonight. There's plenty to talk about around the domestic game. And
well, before we go to the domestic game, let's talk international football.
Yeah, let's update you.
It's looking particularly dangerous for both the home teams
in this game.
In this game, Everton are losing at home to Crystal Palace. 87 minutes on the clock.
Arsenal fans will be hoping it stays this way.
Arsenal fans are praying that it stays this way. It will just favor them. Cameron Jerome getting the third goal for Crystal Palace. Kevin Miralas, Belgian international, pulling one back for Everton. While in the other game, it is former youth international Connor Wickham who has scored, who was actually incidentally recalled from loan in order to fill in the striking berth at Sunderland, who has got both goals. And it is Sunderland, bottom of the table, who are leading away at the Etihad Stadium. It's an unbelievable story.
Liverpool fans will hope that stays that way.
But the thing about it is that these results just serve as a reminder to all concerned that it is not over
at anywhere.
Exactly. It is not over till it's over. 4 games to go. Yes, a lot of people are saying that it is these teams to win, it's these teams to lose. Anything can happen. Crystal Palace, no one expected them to get a result at Everton. They are getting one right now with 88 minutes on the clock. Sunderland, everybody thinks that they are dead and buried, but they are they are tearing the form books and winning away at Etihad Stadium. So there's still plenty to play for in the Barclays English Premier League.
And of course, in the Copa del Rey, it's half-time, and it is still Barcelona 0, Real Madrid 1. That's how it is. It's still half-time. Once the second half gets underway, we will let you know.
And in the DFB Pokal, German FA Cup semi-final, it is Bayern Munich have won that 4-1 over Kaiserslautern. So they will meet Borussia Dortmund in the final.
All right, let's come back now to domestic football very quickly and tell you that there were 2 rescheduled games played today in the Glow Premier League. And let's just update you with the results. Both games ending with the same kind of scoreline. We're talking about Dolphins hosting Giwa at the Liberation Stadium in Port Harcourt. And, of course, Nembe and Warri Wolves. Dolphins 1, Giwa 1. Dolphins lost a penalty in added time that could have given them all 3 points. And, again, they failed to win at home. Nembe scored early, but Bola Salami produced an amazing stunner, 25 years with his left foot to draw Warri Wolves level. Bola Salami now pushing for a World Cup place. He's on 3 goals, one of the top scorers in the Globe Premier League. Dumnodi, surprised by the results?
Not surprised. Not surprised, especially for Nembe City. They've not won any game so far. So
this is their first point of the season.
So they need to get something so that they can have a realistic chance of moving where they were now. So for Dolphins have not been inspiring at home. They played 6 games. They've won 2.
The game they won against Sunshine was luck personified.
Yeah. So if you look at that, it's not an inspiring result for Dolphins, even though looking at the playing personnel, the coach on the bench.
But they've kept the bulk of the team together.
They kept the bulk of the team together. But the result is not commensurate with the kind of playing personnel and the investment they had, because they had a lot of strikers. They bought strikers from Academy, from Ricky Torres, even some moved on from Sharks, some moved on from ABS. Solid team, but the result is not as inspiring as everybody would have thought had to be. For Warri Wolves, they needed to get this result, because Warri Wolves, with the playing personnel, the coach on the bench, there's a lot of pressure on the team. And Bola Salami is doing what he knows how to do best. If he can keep his cool, he can take off some of those off-field incident attitude. He can get the best of performance. And look at it. Going by the report I got from this game, the goal was brilliant. Even resulted for the goalkeeper to be substituted because the goalkeeper sustained an injury trying to get that ball.
Trying to save the shot.
But you have to look at. We mentioned here that Nembe City haven't won a single match since the start of the season. But could it be adduced to this their atrocious pitch? That I mean, we saw that pitch in their match against Bayelsa United. I'm surprised that anyone would allow that kind of pitch to be used.
Just before your comment, Dumnodi, let's tell you that there's been an update, particularly at the Etihad. Sami Nasri has pulled City level, and it is Man City 2, Sunderland 2. Sami Nasri with a goal in the 89th minute. So there's still a minute and added time to play, and there's still a lot that can happen in that one. But the game between Everton and Crystal Palace is still 2-3. 90 minutes played already in added time. Everton still down 2-3 to Crystal Palace. Arsenal fans will be hoping that the result just stays